Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're tackling our Task 3, Lesson 3 for the first module as the third group. So, as we agreed, I'll be the moderator for this group call. And let me just say that we cannot contact length because of communication problems. Anyways, let's start with the first part of this task, which asks us to write a paragraph on how technology has influenced your life as a learner from elementary, high school, and college. So allow me to go first. Technology has influenced me and my learning in the form of extensions to my learning resources and as a productivity tool, essentially as an ease to my educational life. Wherein during my elementary years, technology has more of an entertainment value for me, like the educational shows found in Discovery Channel and Knowledge Channel. For my time as a high school student, it was more of a productivity and research tool for my research papers, reports, student council proposals, and school publications. But in college, it became more for researching and communication, like resource checking for lesson plans and participation in today's online classes. How about you, Ahan?
When I was at elementary, I already know what is the use of technology. My mom helped me and also the mobile phones. When my dad was not abroad, we always communicating through video call at night. So it molded me what is the use of technology. And now I am already college. I have many apps in my phone that influence me like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. These are apps that helps me to gather information, news, and etc.
How about your experiences, RJ?
During my elementary years, I remember as a child, I would always wonder how little things are done. Like, for example, when our teacher presents a video about something regarding our lesson, I would ask myself when I was in grade 1, if I remember correctly, Ma'am, why does the screen glow when, playing the video, whereas sometimes there is just that kind of scenario or picture, as I've known a few months later in my first grade? I would ask a lot of things and I would wonder how or when do those, you know, um, things appear. Basically, I was a very curious person. Up until in high school, I've learned a lot because I was pressured by my peers.
Then we have Miss Agostines. What are your experiences on the matter?
Technology in my elementary and high school education was not enhanced unlike now. Before, students would go to the library if they need to browse for informations with only limited references. Now, with the advancement of technology, students are provided with a bigger opportunity to explore a new mode of learning that is assisted with a variety of reliable resources available in the internet. Learning instructions are now modified with technologies like projectors are utilized for video showing and PowerPoint presentation. That is more dynamic and engaging for students. Also, communication is easier and more convenient when there are group tasks and collaboration. With technology, we are expected to contribute a wider range of reliable and relevant knowledge. However, there are also disadvantages of technology, like being too attached to games and social media, and the possibility of being deceived by false information online. So, students need to exert effort in developing their time management skills, self discipline, and learning on what websites to use for reliable informations. Moreover, they need to make better judgment on the authenticity of the resources through a systematic process. With this, we would become a more creative, critical thinkers and responsible students.
Last but not least, Kuya Ronald, how did technology influence your student life?
Technology was introduced when I was in my high school. Though it was not introduced to me when I was in my elementary, but my interest triggered me to learn on how to use technology in my learnings and studies. As time goes by, technology has been my companion while learning and enjoying my studies as well. It also helps me explore many things and minimize my time on going outside.
Certainly, our experiences with technology has shaped us to improve better as students, whether as a spark of curiosity or that it's a necessity that we may satisfy in using this technology. Speaking of its benefits, we move on to the second part of our task. It tells us to write a paragraph on how you're going to use technology when you'll become a teacher. Let's start with Kuya Ronald.
Technology is the modern day instructional materials that is beneficial for 21st century learners. It is the window for the current generation to see the glimpse of the future concerning the newest era of education.
Next, let's have Ahan.
To myself, I will use technology to become a great teacher in the future, to improve the way my students learn and to make my job easier. I must expand my understanding in this new generation, a new technology that will comes.
Then RJ.
Future aspiring teacher, I believe that I can use technology in order to make a great change, an impact. Although it sounds like an impasse, but I think that we can use technology, not just me, not just you, but everyone. We can use it in order to make a great change. A change of heart, mind, mentality, and even our attitude. Just by sharing your deepest thoughts and, of course, propagate positivity, we can use it as future teachers to our leverage in order to aspire our future students and everyone around them and give them more time, space, and of course, thought in order to mature. And with that, and of course, patience to teach them the arduous.
How about you, Miss Agustines?
In my time, when I become a teacher, I would integrate learning with technologies in the classroom by allowing the students to develop their creativity with the use of technology. To promote an enriched environment, teachers should deliver the learning instructions with varied materials and modified methods. This includes media presentation, virtual engagement, charts and models, posters, and online classrooms. This mode of delivery or learnings will increase the attention level and motivation of the learners. Moreover, developing the critical skills, problem solving, and creativity of the students requires exposing them to the global world and giving them a set of practical activities with the use of technology.
Well, let me share my own plan too. Where as a future math teacher, I intend to use technology to provide visual context in my lesson and extension to learning resources. I can use visualization through a mobile phone application called Desmos to demonstrate graphs easier and manipulate the transition of equations to creating graphs. While I may extend my lessons' learning resources by providing them with mathematical tutorial videos found in YouTube. Anyways, anyone would want to sum up and give an opinion on this part of the task?
Technology tools will make the teaching learning environment more efficient and effective that would assist the needs of both the students with multiple intelligences and the teachers as facilitators.
That ends our group call for today and the task itself. Thank you everybody for the time to listen with each other and accepting this call in a timely manner. That will be all. Once again, thank you very much.